You won't believe what happens next. Dex's condition is getting worse, and Eric decides to do something crazy. They were about to try a plant they would have never dared to touch before, while Eric busied himself brewing some herbals. Dex drank without hesitation, unaware the medicine was poisonous. Suddenly, red lights appeared outside and an ambulance rushed in. Dex's mum storms in, demanding Eric hand over the notebook where he scribbled down the plant details because she's going to take it to the hospital for testing. Eric dashes upstairs, yanks out the notebook from under the bed, and delivers it to Dex's mum while keeping an eye on that plant's whereabouts. Meanwhile, Eric's mum finds out and calls him in, asking what crazy ideas he has after learning he's been with Dex, the HIV-positive kid. Subtitles. She blames him for endangering the entire family with his actions and immediately warns Dex's mother. Fortunately, Dex was out of immediate danger. To keep Eric and Dex apart, Mum decides it's summer camp time for her. Eric lies in bed feeling utterly downcast, determined not to let this happen. She dials her dad's number only to get a cool voicemail in return. After a moment of thought, she grabs a pen and draws a route on the map, deciding to take Dex to New Orleans to meet her dad. This trip wasn't just about meeting Dad, it was also to find a cure for Dex's HIV. Dex starts to worry about where they'll sleep when they get to New Orleans. But Eric lies, saying they could stay with her dad, though he's a little anxious about it. Dex's mom doesn't want him to worry, realizing if she leaves without telling him, she'll freak out. Eric insists this is his golden opportunity, and his mom wants him to get the prescription to get better, which might make Dex happy instead, and he wrestles with the decision, a mysterious force pushing him to ultimately walk over to Eric. He grabs the last of the meds and leaves his mom a goodbye note. Eric's line might be wrong, but at least the intention is good. Although the outcome could be grim, at least they gave it a shot. They drift south along the river, lugging their entire lives along. Eric rows the boat through the dense forest, showing Dex sights he'd never seen before. The nighttime river holds threats but also sparks their imagination. The sky is clear as the bored nitwits spend time on the Mississippi River. This path becomes not just a search for medicine, but their grand adventure. But soon they realize, at this rate, Dex will run out of medicine before they reach New Orleans. It's over 1,200 miles away, and taking a boat is the best bet. They arrive at the dock, asking the captain about their destination. The previous routes don't work for them, but finally, they find one heading to New Orleans. However, before boarding, they need to pay a fare. The captain's a sneaky old man who outright refuses Eric's $20, insisting he hand over all their cash. Dex seems to catch on, but Eric quickly shuts him down. Luckily, after emptying their pockets, they finally manage to board the boat. At first, Eric is thrilled about the discount, but Dex informs him that this boat is actually headed straight to New Orleans. Upon hearing this, they realize the harshness of society. Their cash is gone forever, and the best they can do now is enjoy the scenery around them. Bored on the ride, while rummaging through some game stuff, they stumble upon cash hidden in a magazine. Suddenly the boat stops, and Eric quickly puts the cash back. Dex has already fallen into deep sleep and clearly won't see what's happening. He plans to rest today as promised to Dex, but Eric is frustrated because Dex meds will last only 3 more days tops. If they wait any longer, they'll be too late. Sneakily, Eric makes his way back onto the boat and tiptoes into the lounge to grab the cash from the magazine. They trek through the woods, and to lighten Dex's load, Eric carries all the bags on his back. They hail a car by the roadside and arrive smoothly at the station. As Eric approaches the ticket counter, he spots the captain and his gang looking for them. The captain breezes in and literally knocks over a sleeping security guard. This slows down the captain's pursuit, and the duo runs door to door but gets no reply inside. The captain's like a shadow, closing in. They dart through alleys, jumping rooftops before finally escaping to a closed factory, squeezing through a gap in the door due to their nimbleness. Their buddy struggles to open the door while the captain, not caring about injuries, aims to retrieve his cash, climbing over a barbed wire gate, blocking their escape at the slightest sound. The captain sneers and whips out a combat knife, eager for some fun. Suddenly, Dex snatches the knife, calmly turning the tables. He figures he's destined to leave this world anyway, so what's there to fear? The captain can't comprehend, while Eric rushes to clarify Dex is real sick with it. Upon hearing HIV, the captain's face flashes panic, but it's too late. Dex slashes his finger, letting blood flow. The captain realizes he's in hot water at this moment, only to walk in on Dex and Eric playing hide and seek. After a wild ruckus, Dex feels unwell. His body can't continue to New Orleans, yet he still believes there's a cure waiting for him. Eric glances over at the payphone in the corner. Pulling another fast one on Dex. What was supposed to be a trip to New Orleans turns out to be a detour. Dex's mom has been waiting at the bus station for their arrival, and it's looking like this trip might just take a wild turn.